Hey guys, happy Friday. How are we? Oh, it has been a day, y'all. So don't mind me as I get my hair put up. But let me know where you're tuning in from, guys. Say hello. I got some stuff I want to share with you today. I'm super excited. Oh, happy Friday. Oh, say hello as you're jumping in and let me know, guys. Are you new? Is this the first time you're joining me live? Let me know. Okay, let's get this bun up. Maybe. Wet hair, bun. That's just gonna have to do for today, you know? It is what it is. Yes and yes. Okay, let me hit this. Give me a second here. Oh, we'll see if Mama's around. We'll see. I gotta send some friend requests out, guys. So say hello as you're jumping on. Dun, dun, dun. And let me know it's Freedom Friday. And it is what, the 4th day of October. So I want to know, do you guys set goals? Personal, professional, like, do you set goals? Let me know. Put a 1 in the comments if you are a goal setter. And if you are absolutely against goals, how would you put a 2 in the comments for me? Because I used to hate doing goals. Because I was like, what if I don't hit them? And I would get discouraged and then I would like be against doing it. So I finally started setting goals. When I started in digital marketing, you guys, like we set goals every month. And it helps like have that North Star, right? Like where you're going, what you're trying to achieve, making sure your actions are happening. They're gonna help you get there. So I think goals are huge. So, hey guys, so let me know, do you guys set goals? Like, is that part of your thing? Like whether it's personal, business related, like do you set goals at all? Because if you do, I wanna know like some of your goals. What's super cool thing that we're doing here starting next week is we're doing a 10K by Christmas sprint. So I'm mentoring 10 mamas to help them make 10K by Christmas. Like, yes, please. Who wants a credit card free Christmas? Anybody besides me? Like, yes, yes, yes. Hey, Kendra, hey guys, let me know where you're tuning in from as you jump on. Say hello. If it's the first time you have been here, guys, go hit that follow button. Go to my bio. Go put your email in for me, okay? And drop new if you're new. If you have been here with me before, put OG. Let me know who my audience is today. Gut Health with Frank. Hey, Bryce. We got some names here I cannot pronounce, y'all. Hello people. Okay, hello. So, super cool thing, guys. Like, back in, what was it? May, when I started my digital marketing business. Like, I didn't know about digital marketing, though I've been in the online space. Like, I didn't hear that term. I was like, what the heck is this? But what's super cool is I have 2 pages that work for me, like, full-time, right? So I don't have to. And I didn't create these. They were created by the company. I paid 29 bucks for them. They're out there working with me for 24/7. I literally got 16 leads from complete strangers, 16 in the last 30 days. And that's huge for me because TikTok is a brand new platform for me. Before that, I was doing something we call copy and paste free ads. And you get a lot of looky-loos, right? They don't know you. You're posting ads, but you can get a lot of leads in there. And so I wasn't having as many leads and having a brand new TikTok platform, because this is my 2nd account, y'all. So it's about a month and a half old. And being able to get that many leads without me have to get on any phone calls because I have automated my business has been like game changer for me. So I'm gonna actually share a couple things with you so you guys can see like how mind-blowing it is when you actually have systems in place that handles your leads, your sales, so you can get more consistent income and where you can actually predict your income. Like, yes, please, especially when you're a business owner, like it can be like up and down. Like, anybody here have your own business? Let me know. Put a 1 if you have your own business. Okay, let me know if you have your own business. Okay, and if you're new here, guys, to go hit that follow button and go to the link in my bio. It's not live link yet, guys, so just copy it, plug your email in there for me, okay? And let me know if this is your first time here. And I want to know where y'all are from because I want to see like every single state represented one day and multiple countries. I've had about 4 or 5 different countries represented. So I want to see like 8, 10, 15, like let's go. So anyways, I want to show you guys this. Hey, let me turn this around. And if you guys are new here, I'm Carrie. Hello, I am a mama of 2. Like, let's go. So anyways, I want to show you guys this. Hey, let me turn this around. And if you guys are new here, I'm Carrie. Hello, I am a mama of 2. I originally am from a small town in Oregon. This girl didn't think she would have her own businesses ever. I currently have 3 businesses, guys. 1 is in person, 2 are online. And back in April, I literally had like my bathroom on the on the floor moment. Like I was done. I was so sick and tired of being sick and tired and burnt out and frustrated and not having enough money. Like I was so tired of it. I left corporate in 2017. And I was like, because I was done with that. I was a single mom and I was being tugged to and fro from not being able to go to my kids' functions at school and like drop them off and pick them up because I had to get to work on time. So somebody else was raising my kids, right? And I had to work overtime and I was just done. I was missing out and I was the only parent they had. So I started a personal training business in 2017. And thanks for the follow, my friend. And then I marketed to I marketed to moms and I went to them. So I had a great niche, okay? Like I had a great niche. I went to them, but come 2020, like when the whole world decided to change, my income went, right? Because nobody was supposed to meet. Nobody wanted to get around just in case. And so my business literally went in the tank. I'm like, what am I going to do? And thankfully, I was still in Notary Public for my corporate days, so I picked up signings, right? But I recognized like I couldn't keep living like that because my income was dependent on other people. Hi, Prosper Daily with Steve. How are you, my friend? So like I had to find something else. So I decided to hire a business coach. Okay, anybody who's taken courses before, hired coaches, or taken like continuing education, right? Like you've bought a course, a program, and you invested. Let me know. Is that you? Drop a blue heart for me if that's you. So I invested like $2,500, guys, right in the midst of 2020 where my income was, and this is where I first started getting in debt, okay? So I hired them to help me create a program so I can help more people in less time and not have to trade time for dollars like I was. So I did that. I didn't get it, guys. I didn't have the help I needed. I was told what to do, but not shown how to do it. So I spent all this money. I was like, what am I even doing? I threw something out there, got some clients, but honestly, I didn't know what I was doing, right? And then I spent more money on another coach to try to figure it out. And then I went to a different coach to figure it out. Like anybody program hoppers here? You bought lots and lots of courses because you're just trying to figure it out. That's what I had done, guys. And I spent about 30 grand in the last 4 years trying to figure out this online space thing. Thank you guys for liking it. I appreciate you guys pushing it out. Hey, Tim. Hey, Cindy, how are you guys? Let me know where you guys are tuning in from. Let me know. I like to connect, y'all. The whole point of this is like connecting. I want to know about you since I'm spilling my guts to you all. One thing I asked at the beginning, guys, if you didn't hear it is, do you set goals? If you are a goal setter, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like setting goals, give me a thumbs down emoji, okay? Because after I realized how much money I'd spent on coaching, guys, and trying to get the help and realizing like, something must be wrong with me. Like, I don't even know. I'm tuning in from Illinois. Nice. How's the weather there? Hey, Captain Hawk. We got beautiful sunny and summer weather here in Colorado, so I'm okay with that. Good old, what did you ask? How long have you been in the program? It's wonderful. Oh, I've been in since May. So May is when I got started with Legacy Builder. But before that, like I was saying, like I spent all this money. I wasn't any further along. Something had me missing. I thought something's wrong with me. Like people are out here in these internet streets and making all this money, running their own business. And I'm like, what's wrong with me? Why am I not having the success I wanted? One thing I realized, guys, which is this is the biggest thing, because you can be shown all the strategies, be taught all the skills, but if you have stinking thinking going on and your mindset's not right and you can't actually see yourself achieving the level of success you say you want, you speak out, you'll never achieve it. And I've recognized that. Like we have these paradigms, these belief systems that get instilled in us when we were little. And if we don't actually recognize what's happening, even though we say we want this, we set goals, but we recognize year after year, we still are never hitting them. We're always falling short, or we self-sabotage. It comes back to that thought process that we have, that belief system. If we don't actually recognize that and start feeding our subconscious mind with actually what we do want and start becoming that, well, we're going to be chasing our tail until we hit the grave. Like that is a revelation that I had. I was like, thank you, Lord, because I thought something was wrong with me. And it wasn't there was something wrong. It was, I wasn't aware of, I had this mini movie, if you will, playing in my head, and I had a cap, right? I could get this level of success as a business owner, but if I try to go above that, my comfort zone would pull me back down, right? If you guys ever heard of Gay Hendricks, he wrote a book called The Big Leap. Phenomenal book, phenomenal book. If you have not read that, I encourage you to put that on your list. But with that, having the understanding, like you only can operate to the level of your standards. right? And if you don't raise your standards, you're going to stay where you're at. When you hit against that ceiling, you're going to go right back down, right? And so I think the biggest thing with being an entrepreneur that I've learned is so much personal development. Like, it is not for the faint of heart, but it could also be the most rewarding thing you've ever done because you really find out what you're made of, especially when you're online. It's a whole different ballgame online because you're meeting people you don't even know. You got people coming in here talking trash. You got people that are just unethical. You have people who just want to tear you down because they see you succeeding, right? So you have to have a thick skin or develop one, but it's also your business. So guess what? There's a thing called a block button. If you're up on these internet streets and you got people coming on your lives, you got people sending you messages that are kind of creepy, you block them. It's not mean. You're protecting and putting boundaries in place, my friends. So I just got to say that. Someone here needed to hear that, so I wanted to share that. So with all that said, guys, April, I was hitting that upper limit, right? Where I wanted this success. I wanted this. I'm doing all the things. I'm a worker bee. I was doing all the things, creating the program. I was doing market research. I was getting people in. I was giving my program away at a deep discount just so I can get people in and have testimonies, all the things the gurus taught me, right? I was sending 50 DMs a day. I was inviting 50 people to my Facebook group. I was booking sales calls. I was offering them for free. I was sliding into people's DMs who I barely met. I was commenting on people's posts as they told me to. All these things. Anybody? But I was so tired. I was glued to my phone. I had to respond right away if I saw a message because that's what I was told, or else I would lose them because I was so desperate to get a buyer, right? To get a client coming in, that it was not a way to live. And once a client came through the program, then I had to go search for more, right? There was not a steady stream of people coming in. And I had a moment where I had more bills than I had money. I had to move. I got an unexpected bill that I couldn't cover to get us into our new place. And my son offered, and he's 16, y'all, 16, his heart. I tell this story and I tend to cry still, so bear with me. But he was so generous. Mom, just take it on my savings account. It's fine. Right? So I had to borrow money from my son. And I was like, never again. Never again will I do that. And you know what happened, guys? About 3 months after that, I found myself in a situation similar to that or close to it. You know why? Because even though I wanted to have a certain level of success, even though I was getting customers coming in, I still hadn't become the person who could see me achieving that and believe it. That stinking thinking wanted to keep coming in, which just tells you that you still haven't shifted the thought, the belief system yet. It's a daily, minute by minute renewing of the mind, right? Anybody get what I'm putting down? Like, it's such a big thing. And I just share this with you all because just because I signed up for basically a done for you business, which that's what I got, basically 90% done for you business, didn't guarantee I would have success. I still had to show up. I had to plug in. I had to follow the process. I had to implement. I had to ask questions, right? And most importantly, I still had to work on this. And while I thought I was, I really wasn't. Because those thoughts, every time you try to go up a level, those thoughts are going to try to come at you, and those old beliefs are going to try to get you back because your comfort zone's like, oh, you're up, you're getting past that comfort zone. You got to get back down. And then we bring ourselves down. So it's like, when we recognize us getting back in those same patterns again, it's like, oh, wake up call. Okay, I'm getting ready to up level. That's why they're coming at me so hard. It's not that you're failing. It's like, it's because you're ready to take that next step, right? So I hope that helps some of you. This whole mindset thing is no joke. Like, we got to work on it daily, man. Because we have people in this program that are killing it. They made like 30, 40, 50, 60 grand their first month. I'm like, what? You know what I mean? Like, the program's the same for everybody. It's the same. But there is factors like, do you already have a network? Do you have a market? Are you already in business? Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's different factors that play. And if we are comparing ourselves, which I was doing, to other people, I was first excited. And I was like, oh man, I'm that far along and I haven't made, oh my gosh. I was starting looking at what wasn't working versus, oh my gosh, I started another business. Oh my gosh, I made my investment back within 2 weeks. Oh my gosh, I made $3,600 by the end of my third week, or my end of my second week, beginning of my third week, I made $3,600. Wow, Carrie. Like, I wasn't looking at that. I wasn't looking at that I was able to start my in-person business because of my digital marketing business. Like, I was discounting all that because I was only looking at what I don't have. Make sense? Like, that was a big thing for me. So I wanted to share a fun thing, something I was super excited about, because this year, guys, I'll kind of go over it with you. This is my funnel. Hope you like my drawing. So I have my capture page and my website. These two things I did not create. I paid the company $29. That's how they make the money. I'm paying the one-time investment, which I purchased the Legacy Builder program because it gives me everything. Literally, when I got inside this program, I was so blown away by the value and like things that most people don't have access to, I get for $900. This is easily a 10, if not 20 plus $1,000 program. You know why? Because I get daily mentorship by a multi-7-figure earner and the creator of the program. I get mentored by other multi-6-figure earners. Yes, on the daily. We have 24-hour tech support. We have 3 tech Zooms a week. Like literally, we don't pay a dime for it. A dime. Every person that comes in, whatever of my 4 digital programs, whichever, it doesn't matter, you get in the community for free. We have over 41,000 people in this community. The process works. You know what's even better? We're the #1 community on Skool. Not because we're the biggest, because we're the most engaged. This tells you that we are in there to support and encourage one another. Like, it's mind-blowing, guys. Like, I have someone that's signing up today, and she is a fitness professional like me, and she's purchasing it so she's able to go ahead and create a program because she is tired of trading her time for dollars. Personal trainer, you don't get paid unless someone's in front of you, and she does the in-person. And so she's purchasing it so she can have the training to learn how to create her own program, how to package it, how to market it, how to launch it, and how to scale it. We teach you all of that inside of a Legacy Builder program. That's why she's getting it. It's not to buy a course to resell a course, right? This is education you're purchasing of how to have an online business, how to attract more customers to your existing business, or how to create your own product, program, or service that you want to learn how to market on the internet, right? In the digital space. Like, that's the part that is so mind-blowing. Like, I literally have 4 streams of income right off the bat with no extra work. I have the ability to add another 4, 5, 6, even 8, if not more streams of income, which will come later because your girl's trying to stay focused. I was a program hopper, y'all. And I'm committed a year to learning this process, to learning these skills, because then I'm going to take them and apply them to my fitness coaching business. Right now, mine's shut down because I knew what I was doing was not working. This works. This works. And that's why I'm doing it. So this here, the capture page and my website. So industry average, I don't say industry average, like industry standard, like if you get 1 out of 20, that's a really good high converting funnel. Okay. 1 out of 20. 1 out of 20 people that put in their email address, right, come in to become a buyer. So this is a sale, right? So if they come in, you capture the lead, they see your website, 1 out of 20 of them that see the website says, oh, you know, this is for me. And they buy. Those that don't, right, they put their email in, they look at the website, they say, not for me. They go into my email automations. This is where all the selling and telling happens. This is why I don't have to do DMs. This is why I don't have to get on sales calls. This is why I only have to work. I should say have to. I get to only work 2 hours a day because this is doing all the back end stuff for me. This is my personal assistant, if you will, like working. So 1 out of 20 is a really good converting funnel. This is the average too within our community. Some are 1 out of 40. Some are 1 out of 50. Some are 1 out of 2. 1 out of 2 that put their email in, buy. Yes, please. So this is what I checked my numbers yesterday. Last 30 days, I've gotten 16 leads. These are people I don't know from TikTok. I'm giddy. You know why? Because I was not getting it because it was a brand new TikTok, right? And what it's showing me is I am building the know, like, and trust. I'm showing up every day and people are like, you know what, that girl, she kind of weird, but I want to see what she has to say. And they provide their email and they get in and start learning, right? So I'm like, heck yeah, I didn't have to talk to anybody. My system did all the work for me. And now I check my numbers for my conversion rate right now. And so mine is, okay, so mine right now is converting 1 out of 11.83. So almost 1 out of 12 is what mine is right now, guys. And I don't have a big funnel. Like, I don't have a big lead list. I have like 70 something people. That's it. And mine's converting 1 out of 12. Pretty darn good. You know what this does? This allows me to have a predictable income. The goal here is to look at your numbers every week. And I look at my back end. My numbers were actually going down in regards to converting. Like, people who come to this page weren't coming in. Like, my numbers were down like I think like the high 6%, right? And a lot of that is because, again, a brand new social media platform, and I was also doing the copy and paste free ads method, so a lot of looky-loos, right? But now my numbers actually are climbing. I'm in the 8% now. It's climbed 2% in the last less than 30 days. And you want to see that trajectory going up. But if you can get to about 1 out of 20 to 1 out of 30 on your capturing leads, that's huge. And that's the goal, is getting up, 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 up. Guys, I think there's messages. I haven't looked. I'm sorry. Prosperity, I did a bit of program course hopping before too. Not good. I know, dude, right? And then did you get confused? Like, the biggest problem I had when I was doing all these different courses, I had all these different coaches in my head. So I didn't know who Carrie was anymore. What was Carrie wanting to do? I had all these people's voices in my head. Wait, do this and do that. And I was so confused because I was like, wait, do I do that or do I do this? But this said that, you know, it was too much. And I literally had to shut all that down. I had to delete things because if I got in a place of doubt, I would try to go listen and see what else I should do. I was relying on them versus myself. And so that was the huge thing. I had to really be able to block that out. Shelbers, what does a 2-hour workday involve? Glad you asked, my friend. I will definitely share that with you. So this is the biggest thing here. Because how many of you would love to have a more predictable income? If you had your own business, maybe is that something that's holding you back from actually starting your own business, especially a digital business, right? Online, is that you're not sure if how or when you're going to make money or how much you'll make. Like, if that's you, give me a thumbs up. Let me know. Because that was for me. Now, I want to say this too. After 2 weeks, I made that first sale. And then a few days later, I made another sale. That sale, that 900, I took that and I started my house cleaning business because I wasn't sure if this was going to work. I was skeptical. I didn't know. I tried all these different programs and I wasn't seeing the success. I'm like, what if it's a flop? What if it doesn't work? I got to secure money. I got to secure income. Because I've been in financial survival mode for years, guys, since I've been online. Because I have an old story playing. An old story, and I know exactly where the story comes from. So that's my daily work, is working on that so I can plant a new story in my mind, right, to take root and hold. So where was I going with this? Yes, I started an in-person business. So I started a house cleaning business because, like I said, I didn't know if this was going to work. I wasn't sure, so I needed a way to bring money in. And it also was something the Lord wanted me to do because I really needed to be humbled. And now I'm not humbled just because I'm scrubbing people's toilets. It was more that humbling of, He will provide. I'm not provider. And I've been playing that role because of being a single mom. I'm like, I have to figure it out. And I was relying solely on me. And a lot of things were being stripped away from me. And this was one of the ways. And I recognize this is not something I want to do full time. It's a lot of physical labor. I love physical activity. I'm a fitness coach. I'm a health coach. Like, I love health, wellness, fitness. But I prefer lifting weights and do my kettlebell swings and presses and all that. And this is a lot. And you're in awkward positions. Long story short, it is not something I plan on doing, but it's something that is helping right now as I am continuing to build my business online, right? And as I work to master this digital business that I have is my vehicle to get out of debt, is my vehicle to relieve the financial pressures, is my vehicle to be able to start the nonprofit I want, to help other single moms be able to start their own businesses and create a legacy for their children. This is my vehicle to help more people in less time and to use the gifts that God's given me. This will allow me to either sell my house cleaning business, let it go, or hire people, and I'll just have another stream of income, right? Like, that's the power when you have something on the online space, because the internet's not going anywhere, y'all. Like, this is where everybody's at. How many of you have purchased something online this week? Let me know. Give me a hands up or put me in the comments. Let me know. Has anybody purchased anything online today? Let me know. Let me know. Veronica, exactly a vehicle to get you to your goals. Yes, exactly, right? Like, this is my plan A while I'm still working on my other stuff. This is the plan A, right? This is the plan A. I don't know what just happened, y'all, but that was a little fun little thing it just did. This is the plan A. So, so the 2-hour workday, Shelbers, I apologize. You asked me about that. So let me go into that. 2 hours. So let me erase this a little bit so you guys can see. So the 2 hours, honestly, is really simple. Now, I will say this. When I first started, I took longer than 2 hours because I was going through the trainings. I'm like, I need to get this up and going. Like, I need to go. Get me? So I was probably working on about 3 hours. I spent 2 full days getting my system going. When I say full days, mean I just focused on it. I wasn't doing any of my other work. I was focusing on getting the business going. I had it up in 2 days. I watched the modules, and it was so simple. Like, I was blown away at the simplicity, because I'm not a tech girl. No, if it's not point, shoot, or plug in, forget it. Like, I don't want to learn tech, but I was willing to do it. Veronica, now I'm too, yeah, that's awesome, girl. So I will say this, the 2-hour workday consists of 3 components. One is content, okay? Now this is if a beginner, I'm gonna talk about beginner, and then after you get the hang of it, what it can look like, okay? So 2-hour, 3 pieces, okay? So the first thing is we focus on creating 3 pieces of content on your chosen platform, okay? So you pick one platform. There is no need as a beginner. When I say beginner, you might be in the online space already and have stuff established, but you're a beginner in this business, right? I chose TikTok, okay? I've never been on TikTok. I thought it was teenagers on here doing weird stuff. I had no clue, but I didn't want to be on FB because I've been on there for years, and I talked about my personal training, and it was friends and family. I do share on there. Okay, I do repurpose things on there and share. But TikTok, I decided I was going to go all in on TikTok. So I post 3 pieces of video content, okay? And we teach you how to do that step by step. Okay, super simple. We also teach you how to go faceless, okay? Now, I personally don't do faceless on a regular basis. There are people in our community who do and have seen success. I know it can be challenging if you're not good at storytelling and how to connect emotion to your faceless content, that it can be more challenging, but we do teach you all this, okay? Literally step by step. So they taught me, I watched the trainings on how to start a TikTok, what videos I should post on TikTok, and I learned who my perfect customer was, which was just me back in April, right? And then I posted content relating to my perfect customer. So 3 pieces of content. Second thing is, whoops, let me see if I can even write today. I can't even, guys, my brain is fried. I spent 4 hours cleaning today, so my brain is gone. So the second thing, I spent 30 minutes. Okay, so this is about 30. This is about 1 hour. Now, okay, 3 pieces of content takes about 1 hour in the beginning. Took me about an hour, sometimes an hour and 15, because I would get in my head, okay? I actually have some videos here in my, on my channel that I share how you can get out of your head and into your heart so you can create content and let it flow. So go check that out. It's really helpful. Okay, second thing I do for 30 minutes, I would copy and paste free ads, okay, to high traffic websites. We give you the websites, we give you the ad copy, and you go plug and play. Yep, copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. I literally would have multiple, I got up to doing about 7 websites and posting 10 ads per website. Okay, is that right? Yeah, 70, yeah. Okay, once I could go live, I stopped doing this. Some people only do copy and paste free ads method, and they're really good at it. Some people just stick with creating the 3 pieces of video content and the free ads method, and that's it. They don't do the live. But this is for beginners, guys. You're not gonna be going live as a beginner because you're still getting familiar with your program, you're still getting familiar with what you're doing, right? So the third thing I would do, which is really important, okay, is I would plug into the training. I would be going through the modules, right, in the program, okay? I'd be going through them, 30 minutes to 1 hour, okay? And now for me, I listen to the trainings, I will listen to other personal development things throughout my day for hours, but I'm not necessarily sitting down and doing it. This stuff is where I'm sitting down, I'm taking notes, I'm implementing. Make sense? If it makes sense, give me a thumbs up, okay? Now, as I've been in this for 4 months, I no longer do the copy and paste, right? And now I go live for 1 hour, okay? So I go live. Sometimes a little less, sometimes a little more. Guys, when I went live the first time, I was on, I think, for 15 minutes. I didn't know what else to say. And now I can just talk for like an hour or more. So that's what it looks like, okay? Now, but before I didn't go live. And I don't recommend going live just because you can. You need to make sure that you're confident in what you're doing. You know what you're doing. You know what you have in your hands. There's so many people who will purchase a program and be like, oh, look what I have, look what I have. but they have no idea what they have. They have no idea the gold mine they have within their program. For me and the Legacy Builder, hands down, like it is, I don't even have the words to describe it, guys. Like it's beyond amazing, like what's inside of there. And I did a, I feel like I'm gonna have a coughing fit, guys, bear with me. I did a behind the scenes walkthrough and I posted it on my YouTube. Excuse me. So if you want to check that out, it's like, literally, I take you behind, I open up my modules, I show you what's in the program. If you go on my YouTube channel, which I believe it's linked in my profile, and go through my videos, it's towards, I think, the bottom of it, and it's an exclusive behind the scenes of the Legacy Builder program. You can check that out and go look there. If you're curious, I'm also doing something next week with my mentor who I purchased from and 2 other people. We're going to be putting on kind of behind the scenes next week on the 10th, I want to say. So if you're interested in that, I will be sending out an invite to my email list. So if you're not on my email list, go right now to my profile, go copy the website, and then paste it, and then put your email in. So you're on there, and you'll get an invite from me next week, where you can join in. If you can't make it during the live time, you'll have a replay. We are having some pretty amazing bonuses that are going to be given out as well. That's separate from the Legacy Builder, but it's going to be something that's going to be helping you within the program. Okay, so just FYI on that. Shelbers, does that answer your question, my friend, too? Hey, Amy, about the 2-hour workday. Because that's literally it. I wish I could make it harder, guys. Like, I will say this. This is the main things I do. Now, my content right now, so being that I've done this now for 4 months, takes me maybe 20 to 30 minutes, if that, just because it just rolls off my tongue. I can go out for a walk, for a 20-minute walk in the morning. I can record 4 or 5 videos, and all I have to do is just do a quick edit and post when I'm ready. Okay, I do send out a weekly email to my list, okay, a newsletter, and I literally save my emails, I duplicate them, and then I put the new information in. So it literally takes me 3 to 5 minutes a week to send out emails. And I usually include a replay of my live, or I'll include an invite to a webinar we're doing, let them know what's happening within the community to keep them up to date, right? Because the people, remember, that go in over here, right, that put in their email, they're able to go check out the website and see if it's something for them that they want to purchase and start their own business and get the skills, right? If they do, they would go check out and purchase it. But if not, they're in my email nurture sequence, right? So they are not necessarily buyers, right? They're people who just jumped in, but they keep getting updated, right? And whoever stays on the list, they get all the information. And people after 3, 6, a year, oh, you know what? It's time now. And they come up and purchase. Okay, that's the beauty of having systems in place that work for you 24/7. And up here in this 2-hour workday, what's really cool is every video I post here on TikTok is digital real estate. It is working for me 24/7. There's people that comment on some of my videos from months ago. It's still working for me. I repurpose content. I'll take my TikToks and I will put them as reels on FB. I will upload them as shorts on YouTube. I'll take my lives and I upload them on YouTube, right? So I'm repurposing, and YouTube and TikTok are one of the best platforms to be on, guys, because they were one of the top search engines for people. So much easier to find stuff versus like FB, right? Like, it's everything gets lost in the feed. So having a platform that you can go deep on and really understand it and master it before you start adding more and more and more is key. Like, I don't do separate posting on these other platforms except FB. I will every once in a while. But most of it's repurposed content, and that saves so much time. You can also get an app to do it, repurpose.io. It's a great one, right? So the 2-hour workday really is 2 hours. And when you get really good, you can use different apps that can actually take your live video and create clips from it, and you can use that as your content, right? And now your 20, 30 minutes or your hours now 10 or 15 minutes, right? I'll batch my content too. On the weekend sometimes, or a day off, I will go and do 7 to 10 videos. And I have the next 3 to 4 days already done up, right? And it took me maybe an hour, if that, right? And I only did it once or twice for the week, right? So 2 hours over the whole week versus 2 hours a day. So you can really save time. So that's what I love. So guys, any questions? Any questions about the 2-hour workday or having your own website and your own sales funnel and your email funnel that works for you so you can actually start predicting your income? And since it is Friday, y'all, Freedom Friday, you know, I would love to let me know. One is, if you guys are goal setters, have you set your goal for October? Let me know. We have an upcoming 10K by Christmas sprint happening. And I want to help as many families as possible get their business up and running and hit the ground running so they can get 10K by Christmas or more. There's people going for 30K, y'all. So think about it. We break this down. If we had, let's see. So 10K, let me erase this. I need some space. I need a bigger whiteboard. So if we had 10K and 90, so if we divide, that's like what? 3,333 and change, right? A month. Now, if 10K and 30, 3,333 a month. So that's a month. And if my top selling program is $900, okay? So I would need, what is that? 9 times 4 is 36. So 4 customers, that's 3,600 a month times 3, 18, 9, 10. That's, so if you got 4 customers each month, October, November, December, that would be $3,600 a month. That would be $10,800 by the end of December. 4 customers. There's 5 billion people online, y'all. And all you need is 4 customers a month. And even if you have 1 out of 20 that put their email in, buy. So if you need 4, so 2 times 4 is 8. You need 80 leads a month that would equal 4 sales. Just 80 people. Think it's worth learning how to do that 2-hour workday? How to attract your perfect customer through your content versus you bugging people? Would it be worth plugging into training that's going to teach you step by step? Would it be worth learning new skills so you could get and have $10,800 by Christmas or more? Just curious. Anybody? Anybody would like to achieve that? Like, it could happen in a week. It could happen at the end of the 3 months. It could be spread out. Like, that's the beauty of this. Like, I love it so much. Like, I just do. It's amazing. So if you are interested in thinking about digital marketing, if you're thinking about starting your own business, give me a thumbs up, my friend. Let me know. Veronica, you said you're now 2 to 3 hours. Okay. How long have you been doing it, Veronica? Hey, Kimberly. We're talking about digital marketing here, my friend, and starting your own business and learning how to earn 10K by Christmas through the skills that you will learn inside the Legacy Builder program. So, do you guys want to see costs? Would you guys like to see wins in the community? Let me know, because I got my computer up and going. And is anybody confused on what digital marketing is? Anybody confused about what I do? Because if I haven't explained it right, let me know. Because if anybody here has been program hurt like I have, like I still have a program I spent $2,000 on, y'all, and I didn't even go through it. I didn't have the help. It was so overwhelming. There were so many videos and there wasn't any like the how. Like, here, just go do this. But it's like, I had questions. I had nobody to ask because you only had a certain amount of time to be able to get support, and then you were SOL. Right? And so that's not what we have here. And that was huge for me because I want to know the what behind the why. I want to know the how behind the what and get my questions answered. And that's what you get here. And you don't pay anything for it. It comes as part of this. Like, I literally invested, you guys, one time. Now, this number is going to be like scare some of you maybe, and some of you are like, what? That's it? It was $900. Now, your girl didn't have that. I couldn't afford it, but I knew this is what I needed to do. Like, this was my Hail Mary, if you will. And I was willing to because I trusted my friend who shared this with me. And she shared with me because I reached out to her. I saw her post. And she, and this mentor of mine, this friend, she made 100K in 67 days, you guys. Now, mind you, she's also a business coach, and she's been online for years, and she has an amazing network of people who want to start their own business, right? So she had phenomenal numbers. Like, we teach you how to earn 6 figures in 6 months. She did it in 2 months and 7 days. You know what I mean? Like, this is just like, it's probably like, sounds too good to be true, but it also might be like, whoa, right? So like, it's possible. Like, if one person can do it, anybody can do it. Like, God's not a respecter of person. So if he can do it for one, he can do it for you. He can do it for me, right? Like, that's the cool part. Hey, Kimmy. So I invested one time the 900. I did a payment plan, but like I said, I made my first sale in 2 weeks. So I paid off that payment plan. Then I've been in profit mode since. I also had to pay $29. That was for the website, guys. Like, literally, I'll show you the website. Like I said, I have those 2 pages working for me. 29 bucks. This is easily a 5 to 7 grand website. I paid $29 for one time. It's not reoccurring. You pay once. That's it. And then I purchased my domain and my professional email. Okay. And that was, I want to say it was under 40 bucks for the year. I don't have any monthly expenses. My sales funnel is free. So is yours. I give you a free funnel. I give you free email automations. It's free. You don't pay anything monthly. There's no apps. There's no additional anything. It's free. So that's the part that was so mind-blowing, and that I don't have to pay for this ongoing support and mentorship and coaching. It's a life-giving, life-breathing program that teaches you how to make money online from every single social media platform. You're learning skills, just like if you go to college, right? You invest in education and get a degree after 4 years. You know, the crazy part is that 41% of people who graduate with a degree don't use it. Tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars for a degree that doesn't even get used. I paid $900 for a hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of coaching and skills that are transferable to anything you want to do. Whether you have your own business, you're like, I need to figure out how to get more customers in, right? You want to be able to do that or scale your business. That's why people come to me and purchase one of my programs, because it teaches you how to do that. The other type I get, hey, Kimmy, if you go to my bio, there's my websites there, okay? Kimmy, it's not clickable, my friend. You have to copy and paste it, or you can just go here. Can you see that? LegacyShiftHer.com. This is gonna walk you through everything. Also, if you have time to stick around, Kimmy, I'm gonna show you the back end here of what it looks like when you get to the sales page, okay? But I have business owners that come to get the education and learn the skills of how to market their business online and attract more customers. The second type of buyer I have is someone who wants to start their own business. They want to create a product or program, but don't know how and need help. So they come because we walk you through that. We give you over 200 different digital product ideas. We teach you and walk you through step-by-step how to create a program, how to package it, how to promote it, how to launch it, and scale it. You walk through all of it. So whether you maybe have an ebook you want to do, or you're someone like me who's in the fitness industry and wants to create a coaching program, right? And take your intellectual property and put it in a program, and then be able to market that, right? And be able to get consistent clients coming in, because you learn how to then automate the process, the sales process, right? Make sense? And then the third type of buyer I have is someone like me. So let me know if this is you. I did not want to create more programs. I did not want to create any products right now. I wanted something that was ready to go, that I could stamp my name on, that I had resale rights on, and that I would make 100% profit. I wanted my own business without having to do all the other work that I've already done. Anybody else? Tell me I'm not alone, because that was what I was after. Now, if I decide that I want to add more to my coaching business, right, then I can totally do that. Kimmy, yeah, this is, girl, then this is for you. You want to check out the Legacy Builder, girl, because it gives you 4 streams of income. And I'm going to show you why that is. Okay, this is just 4 streams off the bat, but we teach you inside there how to do affiliate marketing, okay? How you can also do partnerships, how you can use your email list, right, to actually promote affiliate offers, how to create reoccurring income through your social media platforms, right? Like, because so many people, I talked about this yesterday. If you were on my live yesterday, y'all, I would say go watch the replay, but I don't have it posted yet. We talked about there's people who have a whole bunch of different products or programs, and they put them all like on their stand store. And then they're talking about all these different ones, and their audience is so confused. Like, which one do I get? Wait, that one talked about what? And they're so confused. Then they don't buy. They go to somebody else who's talking about the one thing. They buy from them, right? Like, you don't want to confuse your audience. We teach you actually how to create multiple streams of income and how to use your email list to be able to market them, because they all complement the one thing. Makes sense? Because a confused mind will not buy. We don't want to leave money on the table. We have people out there who need what we have. We have people out there looking. Like, you can be an answer to somebody's prayer, but if they're confused, they don't get it, right? We want to make sure that we make it as simple as possible. And so you're going to be taught that in the program. Okay. So let me take this off. So I got my computer in my lap. So let me turn this around. Okay. Can you guys see this? Give me a thumbs up if you can see it. Let me pull this up. So this is the one page I told you. I call it a capture page. I think it's what they call it in the industry. I don't know, y'all. Basically, people put their email in. I am not tech savvy, I told you. So basically, people come here. So Kimmy, if you go to my bio, you're going to see this right here where it says legacyshifter.com. That's what you're going to copy and paste. You'll get this. Okay, you plug your email in. Okay, if you plug your email in, it's going to take you here. Okay, and this is my mentor, Michelle. She is the creator and founder of the program. Okay, she's amazing. Definitely listen to her. You can speed up the time. If you don't want to spend 15 minutes, just go here and you can speed up the time. But once you listen, it takes you here. You're like, yep, Carrie, I want to check out these programs. You click right here. Yes, I'm ready to have a successful online business. Okay, then it pulls this up. This is my sales page, guys. This is something I didn't create. Look how long this is. I did not create any of this. This was only $29. If any of you know anything about creating websites or the cost, you know this is easily $5 to $7K once you see all of this. But look how cool this is. This is great. I didn't have to do any of it. And it just walks my people through. Like, it's so cool, right? So literally, you get started, you learn how to launch a daily pay business, and you start earning passive income because your business is on autopilot. And I want that for you guys. I want you to have the level of freedom that I have now, having a sales process that I don't have to be present for. Like, I wake up and I have a sale. I didn't do anything. I was sleeping. I'm out at the grocery store. I get a sale. I was out cleaning the house today and I had someone message me saying they wanted to buy and they needed a little bit of help of doing a payment plan, right? And I talk with them, right, via DM. But while I was already cleaning a home, making $275 cleaning a house, I'm also going to be making another $900. Like, how cool is that? So that's why this is amazing. It does all of it for you guys. It walks you through. Okay, so this is what you get as well. It's $29. Doesn't matter which which of the programs I'm going to show you, it comes with the website. Okay, let me get down here. Okay, this is our first one, guys. Launchpad, Launch to Profit. We teach you how to, again, it's $100. Put a 100 in the comment, guys, 100. This is not going to get you to 10K by Christmas, but it is a great place to start if this is where your budget is at to get you in the door, okay? It's going to show you how to set this up. Thanks, Kimmy. I appreciate you. Hey, Shanti. Okay. Now, this also teaches you here the free ads method that I was telling you about, which is part of the 2-hour workday. Okay, we give you what you need to get up and get going and get a business started and get money coming in. Okay, the beautiful part is you could start at the 100 and say you make your money back within 30 days. You can then choose to upgrade to another program. You would just pay the difference if it's within 30 days. Put 30 for me if you heard that. Okay, now we have the second program I offer. It's the Passive Daily Pay Blueprint. This is 300. Put 300 in the comments for me, guys, just 300. Okay, this will teach you how to make $109K a year. Okay, $109K. What the great part is, because some people start a business, but they don't know this. They have no idea who their ideal customer is. We teach this to you in such a simple way. I've spent so much time doing, avatar things that people told me and find who my perfect customer is. It made no sense to me, guys. This is so stupid simple. It's just a younger version of you. When we understand that content comes so easy because you're talking to yourself a few weeks, a few months, or a few years ago, right? It's who you were before you jumped in and said yes. It was you who was searching and looking for that solution. That's your perfect customer, right? Then this right here, this training on this mastering storytelling, guys, this hands down is a 10K training right here. Hands down. Because if all you do is post content, that's vanilla. you're not going to have sales. You're not going to have customers because you're going to sound like everybody else. When you understand how to share your story to relate to your customer, you are going to see your sales explode. You're going to see people raising their hand and asking for information. It is so powerful, guys. I listen to this at least every other week, if not more often, just to keep me refreshed. It's that important. Okay. And you get that inside the 300. Okay. Now here we have digital mastery. This is 600. So put 600 for me. Okay. This will teach you how to go to 6 figures in 6 months. This will teach you how to make 218K a year. Okay. 218K because you're making 600 a day. That's what you can start. Now, are you going to start making 600 a day right off? No, most likely not if you're brand new to things. It takes time, but if you are committed to learning these skills and literally following it step by step by step and implementing and getting connected and plugged into the community and be on the calls that we have to get feedback, like you are going to see success. I can't guarantee your income because I don't know you. I don't know your work ethic. But I can say the program works hands down. There's 41,000 people that will tell you it does, okay? This is what I did. I did this one, the Legacy Builder, okay? This is 900. Put 900 for me in the comments, guys. I know that's a big number, but listen, I will show you how you can do a payment plan, okay? I should say PAY plan. TikTok doesn't like when you use money words, okay? Because that's what I did. I didn't have it to pay. But this gets you everything. This is how you create a lasting legacy for you and your family and all those who are attached to you. This is why I said yes, because having to pay this took me out of my comfort zone. I committed to this, to becoming the person who could create a legacy for her family instead of being broke as a joke and ready to choke every month. Okay? I'm a work in progress, but I'm committed. You get everything those other 3 programs had. Plus, you get taught how to create your own digital product or program. Like I said, look at how it walked you through. How to prepare for course creation. Literally how to do every single, including editing. Guys, everything is here. How to launch, okay, your course. How to do it, right? How to get people to buy during your launch. A launch plan. How to launch with webinars. Okay, and then how to scale. Telling you when to hire. Collecting feedback. Everything you would need to know with having your own business, guys. Literally everything. Okay, now, with this, you also get additional bonuses. We added more in here, guys. Michelle added more. The community, hands down, she doesn't charge anything. This is free. Now, mind you, get mentoring from a multi-millionaire every single day. We get a video every single day, and we have live calls once a week with her that she will stay on sometimes for 3, 4, 5 hours. So she answers every single person's question, right? Tell me that's not priceless. Canva crash course. So some of you are, hey, I'm an introvert, Kara. I'm not sure I want to start with videos yet. I might do post, faceless. You have a Canva crash course. We also give you Michelle's blueprint. She made 1 million in 17 months, guys. Her second million came after 7 months. Okay, but she gives you that blueprint free. You also get this, which I used. I love this, guys. You're like, what do I post? This walks you through literally day after day after day. 30-day growth, okay? How to start your business, and over 200 different digital product ideas. So if you want to create your own, okay? On top of that, this is powerful. Remember I talked about mindset in the very beginning? This is key, okay? Mindset, message, and marketing to your first mill. Now think about this, guys. I want to turn this around for a second. If you get in the Legacy Builder and say for the rest of this year, you committed to learning the 2-hour workday, you committed to plugging in, to following the process step by step, and you start seeing income coming in, right? Even if you made an extra 3,600 to 10 grand by the end of the year, how would that help you? But think about, you'll get momentum coming in. You're getting leads coming in. You're building your email, right? You're establishing yourself. You're building your brand, right? You're getting people to raise their hand. And January 2025, you start seeing a daily pay customer, 900 a day. That's $6,300 a week, $328,000 a year. If you did that in 2025, 2026, and 2027, you will be a millionaire by 2027. Do you have a 3-year plan to become a millionaire? Yes or yes? I didn't. I don't think it was even possible to say that word. I'm like, what? And now I see it because I have a system, a proven system. I have a sales process. I have my numbers. I know my numbers. right? And I monitor them and I see I have a predictable income. So you can see what you can have. Like, that's the power, guys. Think about it. 3 years, maybe 5. Depends if you're doing this, like this is your plan A or is this your plan B, C, D, or whatever, right? When it's your plan A, you're going to be showing up way different than if this is like your second, third, or fourth thing. Right? Like, if this is your number one, you will see success, period, because you're doing the thing. You're not putting it off going, well, I'm tired. The other day, I didn't want to go on live. I was tired, y'all. I was tired. I had a lot of things that happened that day, but I showed up because I was showing up for that mom who is one bill away from being in a financial crisis. I'm showing up for that mom who needs to go to the grocery store, but she has to decide between going to the grocery store and putting gas in her car, right? Because she needs to hear that there's something that can help her. That's why I had to get out of my own way, right? So that's the mindset, a CEO mindset that we have to take, because it's your own business. Like, you can't expect someone to hold your hand. You're getting 100% profits, right? If you talk to anybody who's making multiple 6, 7, 8, 9 figures, nobody was holding their hand. They might have had wise counsel, which you should have, but not someone telling you and coddling you, right? You have to be resourceful. I don't talk to my mentor about this. I go in and I search. I go in my community of 41,000 people and use the search bar, and I find the answer, right? You have to be resourceful. Doesn't mean I'm going to be here as your biggest cheerleader and here to help, but it's about you plugging in and doing the work. Make sense? Give me a thumbs up if that makes sense, okay? Let me go back to this and show you guys. Okay, because I have to take my son to work here in a second. Where is it? Down here. All the way down here. So when you scroll, like, again, this is the legacy. So you keep scrolling till you find the program that's for you. If it's the 900, awesome. If it's a 6, awesome. See them all right here? Okay. Now, there's a green, a blue, and an orange. That's pay in full. Scroll down. You see what this says? Get in on our PAY plan. See the blue? This is where you would click. Okay, so if you're wanting the legacy, come here. Same thing here. Only available, though, guys, in the USA. Okay, Afterpay. And you click here on the blue. So when you click here, you would plug your information in, which I have not done, so it just does a default. Okay, and so you can click here, and it will take you through. Like I said, I haven't plugged my information in, so it just gives me a default of a payment plan, which is 4 payments of $225. Now, if you plug your information in, it's going to run it for you, and it's going to come up as low as $55 for Afterpay. Afterpay is around $77, okay, a month, and Klarna is about $55, but it's a higher interest rate, okay, in a little bit longer period of time that you pay it over. Makes sense? Give me a thumbs up if that makes sense. Now, on top of this, you will, if you're doing a payment plan, you'll pay that payment, and then you'll be taken to another screen where you have to pay the $29 website fee, okay? You want to make sure you don't miss that, because you're not going to get the emails you need to get started in getting your business up and running without that, okay? Give me a thumbs up if that makes sense, okay? And then you'll get access to this amazing community right here, guys, our digital growth. See this button here? We have our tech call coming up. We have 3 tech calls a week, guys, because there is a little bit of tech. We walk you through it step by step, but there is some tech. You connect your domain and your payment gateways so you get paid directly, okay? So I wanted to show you this. We have this classroom with all this additional training, guys. Look at this. All of it, Content Vault. We give you viral hooks. We have our replays. We have our Monday mentoring calls. We have mindset calls. We have social media training. We have our 6 figures in 6 months training. Like, look at all these resources. We do weekly webinars, guys. So for people who are interested in the business and want to learn more and ask questions, they can hop on one of our webinars and get their questions answered, right? Like, there is so much that you get on top of your program that it's crazy. Like, and you don't pay for this. This is all free, guys. This all comes with it. Like, do you see why I get so pumped up? Like, there is so much you get here. So, recap, there's 4, 9, 6, 3, and 1. Okay, there's PAY plans available for all of them. You do have the $29 website, and then you do need to get your domain and your professional email. Okay, some people's domains are as low as $1.99. Mine was a little bit higher. I'm not sure why. And then your professional email, right? I highly recommend a professional email because if not, if you're getting a Gmail or something like that, a lot of your emails will go to the spam and your potential customers are not going to see them. Okay. Like I said, I think it was about 40 for both for the year. Okay. Now I want to help you get started. So on the Legacy Builder program only, whether you do a PAY in full or a PAY plan, I want to pay your website fee for you. Okay, the $29. Okay, so today only though. So if you decide you want to do it, this is for you. Okay, then get your program, send me an email, let me know it's done. Make sure, okay, you click over it and I will send that over to you. Okay, via PayPal or Zelle. Okay. Because I want to help you going, because I know how it is of like, oh, I have to pay what? Because I was there and I want to be able to pay it forward, you guys. So if that's you, if you're not in my email, again, go to my profile, go copy and paste my website, drop your email in, check your spam if you don't see it, okay? And then respond to that and let me know. And then I would absolutely love to do that for you today, okay? But that's just today only, okay? So if you guys are watching on replay on YouTube, this is for Friday, October 4th, okay? So I have to run. I got to go drop my son off. I didn't get to show you guys wins today, but if you have questions, let me know. I don't talk business on TikTok, guys, in regards to DMs. So I will forward you on to my email or over on FB. You can send me a DM there. It's not as many bots and scammers there. Okay. But it's best to email me because you know it's me. Okay. So thank you guys for being on with me live. I appreciate you all today and I will be back. My goal is to be on again tomorrow. Okay. And then my goal is 4 to 5 times a week. So typically it's Tuesday through Saturday for right now. And I take Sundays off and Monday. Okay, guys, I'm just so grateful for you. Have a blessed day and week. And if you have questions, definitely reach out. I'm an open book, my friend. So be blessed and we'll see you tomorrow.